All right, family, welcome to and welcome back. I'm so Ronica, and I'm so ready to show you.
Okay, guys, so it is late and I just got off work, so I had to cut that intro short. Anybody got time for that? So, the Breakfast Club, they did a small interview where they shared a clip that Ari Lennox, she is a singer, um, where she said that she wished she had a record label that actually cared and provided advertising or advertisements for her albums, so they could sell better. Um, and that she was paying for her own Google ads and stuff. And so she recently talked about how she owed the IRS some money or whatnot. So maybe she's just really, well, obviously, I'm stressed out and I'm just like trying to pay a light bill. So I can imagine, you know, the weight of stress that she's dealing with. But the reason why I'm making this is because people are waking up and they are realizing that there's money out here in these YouTube streets, okay? And that if record labels like Ari Lennox, y'all, she's the total package. And she could make music off of YouTube videos. I mean, of course she's tied into a contract or whatever, but she's saying that it's probably more lucrative to be like her own boss. I don't know if you guys have paid attention recently, but I mean, the amount of people who are getting uh, paid, they're getting monetized, they're getting making a nice, decent, is above a decent living, honey. They're making the most money they've ever made in their life. They're experiencing freedom that they've never felt before. I don't know about you, but going to the grocery store and actually being able to put in your basket what you want to put in your basket, priceless. Going out to eat and being able to actually order what you want to order, priceless. Without worried about, if you're going to be able to pay this bill or if you're going to be able to have enough gas for the rest of the week or, if you're going to be able to get your nails done or your hair done, or you're going to have to figure out how to do your own nails, how to do your own hair. Shout out to everybody who does. Okay. I've joined that club, honey. If you make your own clothes, however you got to save coins however you can. But Ari Lennox and all these other celebrities that are joining YouTube, they realize that social media is providing people the freedom and the liberty. There's a certain amount of discipline you got to have. You can't just get on here and say anything. You can't just get on here and show anything. You have to abide by the guidelines. But other than that, there's some people out there who, you might know how to cook and you might not have the what you feel like, or what you've been told rather, is the personality to be on TV. Well, honey, the devil is a lie. There's ways to where you don't even have to put your personality out there. Just put some music behind it. You know? You don't want to show your face? Don't show your face. Show your hands. Show your hands working on cars. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is God has gifted you to do. And before you find if you're one of those people where you wake up and you grab your phone and you just start scrolling. And it's like your time, you have to start valuing your time before anybody else can value your time. What does that mean? That means instead of scrolling, start recording. You say, well, what am I going to record? Record your morning routine. Well, don't nobody want to see my morning routine. People do. You have an audience. You just have to find your audience. Sometimes it takes 100 videos before you find your audience. Sometimes it takes 200 videos before you find your audience. But you'll never find your audience with no videos. I've been telling my kids this, and my husband and his children. And I'm like, y'all, we need to start moving towards this direction because this is where it's going. People, instead of paying whatever type of bills, they rather pay their phone bill and their internet bill to make sure that they have access to the world. This is how important these phones are. This is how important social media and being able to have access to, I want to say, your favorite person. Now, when I was growing up, we didn't have this. But if we would have, I would have been following everybody on the show Family Matters, especially Laura. I would have been following everybody on the show of, what's that called? Living Single, and those kids that went to college, A Different World, The Cosby Show. You know what I'm saying? Because to be able to have access to your favorite people on TV, and now your favorite people on TV are people that are working at Walmart. You know, some people, they work at Walmart, but they make content, and it's like you love the content they're making, even though in real life they're just Walmart workers. And not just Walmart workers, because everybody's important. One thing about 2020 that has showed us that people who didn't value their jobs, they didn't feel important, honey, when they called us essential workers. Okay. I wasn't doing nothing but working in the grocery store, and I was essential. You know, you driving a bus, you're essential. The point that I'm making is you now have access to, you can leave a comment, and then when they like the comment, oh my goodness. Y'all, I don't want to name drop, but I had some celebrities that I would have never thought in real life would have been even able to be in the same room with them, breathe the same air, et cetera, et cetera. And for them to like my comment, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, it was Latoya from Destiny's Child. She's here on YouTube. And I left a comment about her closet being curated to show her personality. And she said, I love this. I know it sounds like I'm just fanning out right now, but to know that someone who has been around the world, has millions and millions of dollars, and has just done amazing things, and is beautiful, and you know what I'm saying? Like my comment, you see how I'm fanning out right now? I'm tripping. I'm not really tripping, but it's Latoya. So the point is that social media has made it to where people who like you for whatever your gift and your talent is, they want to consume. They're the consumers, and they want to consume you. You're the content. What you're doing is the content. And so they're watching at different times through the day because everybody's on a different schedule. Some people, they get on YouTube and watch all morning long. Like, you know, they get off, they watch during their downtime, they watch during their uptime. You're the content. And so they have access to you, and they want to be able to get as much of, I mean, because we know that from our favorite people. Back when I was growing up, it was that show Guiding Light, or some, The Young and the Restless. My mother used to watch that a little bit. She got into it. And y'all, if she would have had access to those people, I'm sure she would have been following all of them, just into it, just watching everything they did, just leaving comments. You know what I'm saying? Let people consume you. They are the consumers, and you are the content. You are what they are eating up, so to speak. Now, I do have a video on talking about the algorithm and how it can turn you into a monster because it can entice you to do things that are outside of your comfort zone for a good thumbnail. Parents never talked to you in that manner where they was like, you ain't gonna be ish, you ain't nothing, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? But they just didn't have an expectation for you. You know, that's the same thing. You have to encourage your children. You have to see the good in your children. Speaking of that, y'all, if y'all haven't watched that last video, I literally thought that my daughter was gone. Whenever I ask her to claim my children in general, but this particular one, my daughter, you know, she'll get like really, really quiet. She'll get withdrawn. She'll get isolated. And you would think me asking her to take the trash out of her room would be something that she would automatically do. Anyway, so she had her door locked, and she was at work, and I went in there and I unlocked the door, and I seen the room, and I was just like, my heart just broke. That room was terrible. I'm not talking about messy. I'm talking about it was filthy. Yes, I'm telling this to the internet. And so when she got home, I didn't even say nothing. I just left the door open to show that I've been up there, you know, because we was putting new smoke detectors in the house, right? You don't pay bills here, then you do pay bills, but you need to, anyway. And so we hadn't talked for like 3 days, y'all. 3 days. And so I'm cooking breakfast, and I hear this thud, 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 thud. You got to watch the video, but I'm just trying to put a contents in for those people who did watch the video. And so I'm cooking, and I'm just like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me while I'm sitting up here cooking and trying to do this voiceover, not this one, to a different video, that my daughter was upstairs all this time because I hadn't talked to her. I hadn't seen her. I'm like, when was the last time I seen her? When was the last time I heard? And instantly, I just knew something was wrong. So I go up there, I bang on the door, I'm yelling, I'm like, hey, hey. When I don't hear nothing, I'm just like, my imagination went there. I was imagining what was on the other side of that door. And I just went and I just fell down at my husband's bedside and just cried and was like, something's wrong with Ezzy. And so anyway, obviously nothing was wrong with her. She was she was exercising. She has a floor treadmill. Now, God knows how long she's had that treadmill. Okay. And now she decides to use it. Once she's cleaned her room and she can actually walk on the floor. Oh, okay. It all makes sense now.
Okay,
Anyway.
so this is it. I knew the white was going to mess it up. I like the fringe. This part here, it causes restriction. I don't know if y'all can see that or if y'all can tell, but the glue doesn't allow it to stretch. I should have known that. I guess if I would have stretched it out and held it, maybe put it on the mannequin and then glued it. But the way how I glued it, the fabric was relaxed. So now that my boobs are, my little bitty boobs, they're trying to, you know, and you can see the indentation. Okay, that's a lot. But let's see the back of it, shall we? Uh-oh, I got scraggly. So I'm still trying to figure out if fat meat is greasy because, no, that don't look right. Another one bites the dust, and another one down. This has pink and purple in it, but it also has blue. That's not gonna go. Ooh, that leg got some ash on it. It helps with the hood cinematography of my videos. So I like that this strap is literally the same size as this strap. And I don't know if y'all can see it on camera. Let me know in the comment section. Does this look like the same pink as this? Or can you see the subtle difference? Because at first it looked like it was the same, but now that I'm really looking at it, in the mirror it looks the same. But from this angle, this is more of an orange. A coral. Yeah, I'm not giving up on this one. I'm not giving up on that red one either, but I'm definitely not giving up on this one. We're going to put some 3/4 inch sleeves on here. And we're going to make it like it was. You're like, where did that come from? What are you? I don't know. How it was it was cute. It did have potential before I added this to it. I just cut that off of there. So that fringe was maybe it's just the back that it looks bad. You know? And why is this on one? It's late. Whenever it's late, I'm less patient with myself. But I definitely want to cover these arms up. Not that I'm ashamed of them. Let's get that together. But it's a lot of arms. It's a lot of arms. It's a lot of skin. Okay, so yeah, this has to go. I got a good mind to just cut this right on off right now. What was I thinking? Oh, I wasn't? Is that what you said? I'm just playing with y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Oh, y'all thought I was going to take it off and then cut it off? That white serge mark, it made it too heavy and droopy. I'll take the most 3 mistakes with an outfit. But y'all, once you get to that 4th one, it's time to abandon ship. And this is one of those mistakes that I could do without. I could do without this. Make it like it was. What the? Breathe in, breathe out. Don't worry, don't panic, don't freak. Don't worry, don't panic, don't freak. These little scraggly pieces, y'all. All right. So we'll put the sleeves on here, and then this is lined up perfectly. Can I get a grade for that? This is lined up perfectly. It ain't over here. It ain't over here. It's lined up perfectly. Now this in the back, it's a little bit over too much over here. It's like, need to cut that out. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's get started on these sleeves, y'all. 3/4 inch. Last night a DJ saved my life. I just love them shoes. Nothing like a pair of hot pink heels to get you started on your way, honey. Food on my table. No, I'm just playing. Clothes on my back. And some hot pink shoes on my feet. How you doing? All right, so let's get our 3/4 inch pattern. I don't know what I was doing without a pattern. Okay. You know, there's some songs that remind me of when I was in foster care and the radio would be playing. Or when I say foster care, that means like just a living away from my mother. And I forget whose house we was at. But they used to play that song all the time. That song and Somebody Loves You, Baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Patti LaBelle. And those songs used to comfort me. And so when I hear them, they mean so much more than just a random outburst of noise that I'm doing in my videos. Ah, push it. Da-da-da. All right. So we got this doubled up, okay? Now we're going to put our pattern there. We can't wait to use our weights. Try to make sure it's as flat and straight underneath as possible. Because if it's not, honey, you're going to have some longer than you want sleeves. And don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want no weird sleeves stopping down here. We want them up here. Not up here, but right here. Make it like it was. This is the new one. Every once in a while, you got to adjust this because this thing will come unloose and you'll be about to lose your blade. Your blade will be rolling around somewhere. You got to catch it. I know because I almost lost my blade. I was like, why is it? And then I realized that it works this way loose. All right, so this is uneven. We're just going to go straight across. There it is. There it is. The mercy of God. The mercy of God. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out to watch this video. Thank you for supporting the journey. You are amazing. All right, so this is inside out. Upside down. Inside out. Y'all see the nails? I gave myself a feel for the first time. Them nails had been on there for weeks and weeks. And they was outgrowing. They was outgrown. And I said, Lord, and I got a video coming. I didn't show when I put the green on there. But I showed when I was filing them down, taking off the old polish. And I gave myself my first feel. I learned how to do my nails. Well, I started doing my nails in 2020. So it took me, let's say it, 4 years to get them to where they stayed on long enough to get a feel. Because it wasn't until, what, 6 months ago they started doing that. So, just like I didn't give up on my nails, I'm not giving up on this sewing. Okay. Okay. So now, I'm not even going to put some pins. Well, no, I should. I sure should. Y'all see this fit? I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I really want to hold on to this outfit. Y'all see the pink and the purple? Y'all can't see it. Y'all seen it. It's so cute to me. I would have paid money to have this in the store. I'd have been like, yep, that's the one. The pink and purple one. Did I unplug it? Did I think I was done? I thought I was done, y'all. All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out. All right. Lift her up, put her down. This is the part of the video where you want to turn down your volume so you don't wake up who? Pookie and Ray Ray now. Let's go. Check and see, check and see. Let's see. Let's open it up. Look at our work. Admire what we've done. Do y'all see? Do y'all see? Do y'all see? Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Okay. Let's just cut that off. Whew. This feels so good. It's a little looser than what I, But I plan on eating this Thanksgiving, y'all. So I may put on a couple pounds. I'm going to leave it to where it's room to whatever. Never missing a beat. Yeah. All right. Line it up. Let's go. Yeah, I know I'm tired. I usually never let the fabric just fall like that. That's not how I do it. All right, let's look at it. See what we've done. Who's to blame? Ooh. 7 months into sewing, y'all. Self-taught seamstress. Taylor. Okay, I'm not a tailor. That name Taylor sounds... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, it sounds so boring. You're a tailor? I feel like there should be something like, you are a customized garment designer. Taylor. No, if that's a cute name now. If you named your kid Taylor, that's a cute name. Taylor and Tyler, that's cute. Taylor, Tyler, and Tyson. Okay? All right, let's put these sleeves on here or get them ready to be put on here for tomorrow. I just want to show y'all. Let me put my heels on. Put my stunner heels on. Boy, when them Hot Boys came out in 2000, was it 2000? I went to that Lil Wayne Hot Boy concert. They had the beats, honey. Anyway, that big timer. Okay. Anyway, let me calm down. But when I said stunner shoes, it reminded me of that terrible time. It was terrible. That's what I get. I'm tripping and falling. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to slide over. You dimming my lights, honey. You in that snatched waistline. But y'all, this is what I want to tell y'all. I had the skirt upside down. So I put the fringe on the wider part. This is where the skirt. Anyway, let me show y'all. Do y'all see? You can see at the bottom where I cut it and all that. So now it's just a little bit shorter than I would like. Yes, I'm ashy. It's a little bit shorter than what I would like because I had to cut that fringe off. However, we still got the fit, honey. So once I add the sleeves, I'm back loving it. These heels are terrible. Yeah, this looks like something off Pebbles and Bam Bam. It was even and it was straight across. I don't know if I can fix that. You know what? I wish I had this color. You're like, don't mess it up, Miss Ronnie. Don't mess it up. But y'all, this is a dress that I got from the Goodwill for $8. Which it does nothing for me. So if I were to just cut off just a little bit and give it a circle skirt. Circle skirt? Circle skirt. Because this is the same color. If not, it's awfully close. But I don't want to cut up a perfectly good dress. Probably the only modest dress I have. I mean, this is pink. It's pink. It's a different type of pink. I don't want to mess it up. I think black. I'm gonna look for black. I found black. Should it be black tulle? No. We want it to be an everyday. It's an everyday. No, don't sing that. Black is going to hook it up. Hook it up. I feel like this is for a special occasion dress right here. My daughter bought me this. It means so much. All right, y'all, we're not gonna, the little brain cells I have left, I ain't gonna say that. I'm clicking on all 6 cylinders. Is that nasty that I just picked that up with my toes? Do y'all do that? That was weird. Well, I'm gonna have to go through my fabrics and I'm gonna have to see what thus saith the Lord is saying about this fabric, because I mean, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Y'all can leave if y'all, I'll see you next time. But I just wanna see. Boy, it's so many, I got so many different shades of pink. Pink. Dave Chappelle voice. Or purple. Nah. It has to be cohesive. Yeah. I'm gonna call it a night.